Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we take a closer look at one of the most discussed and analyzed topics in global defense, the military power comparison between the United States and China in 2025. This is not just a rivalry between two nations, but a defining contest for global dominance, technological superiority, and strategic influence. Both powers have invested billions into modernizing their forces, and the year 2025 marks a critical stage in this competition. The United States remains the world's most powerful military force, backed by decades of global presence alliances and unmatched combat experience. Its defense budget surpasses $850 billion, giving it the ability to maintain a worldwide network of bases. Fleets and intelligence operations. The U.S. military emphasizes rapid global mobility, precision strikes, and advanced command systems. China, on the other hand, has rapidly risen from a regional force to a near-peer global competitor. Its defense budget officially stands at over $250 billion, but analysts suggest the real number could be higher. Beijing focuses on modernization, regional dominance, and deterring Western intervention through a combination of missile power, cyber warfare, and naval expansion. The United States maintains more than 3 million active personnel supported by 800,000 reservists. The U.S. also has a vast global deployment capability with forces stationed across Europe. The Middle East and Asia. China has roughly 2 million active personnel, but operates mostly within Asia. Its numbers are large, but its overseas reach remains limited. Compared to the U.S., air power is one of the biggest factors in this comparison. The United States Air Force operates more than 13,000 aircraft, including fifth-generation stealth fighters, like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II. These jets provide unmatched stealth precision and sensor fusion capability, giving the U.S. an edge in both air superiority and multi-role missions. China is catching up quickly with over 3,000 military aircraft and hundreds of fourth and fifth generation fighters, including the J-20 Mighty Dragon and the J-31 stealth fighter. The J-20 has improved significantly with new engines and avionics, though it still lags behind the F-22 in stealth and maneuverability. China has made major progress in radar systems and drone technology as well. When it comes to naval power, the United States Navy continues to dominate with 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, dozens of destroyers, submarines, and amphibious assault ships. It has global projection capabilities and the ability to strike anywhere at any time. The U.S. Navy also has one of the most advanced submarine fleets equipped with Trident II nuclear missiles. China has rapidly expanded its navy and now possesses the largest fleet in the world in terms of ship numbers. It has 3 aircraft carriers, dozens of destroyers, and hundreds of smaller vessels. The Chinese Navy, or plan, emphasizes regional control, particularly in the South China Sea, where it uses island bases and missile systems to challenge U.S. presence. In terms of missile technology, both nations have made incredible advancements. The United States deploys the Minuteman III ICBMs and submarine-launched Trident missiles capable of striking targets globally with nuclear precision. China has developed the DF-41 intercontinental ballistic missile, which can reach the United States mainland in under 30 minutes. Both sides also have hypersonic weapons under development designed to evade radar and deliver strikes faster than ever. Cyber warfare and electronic dominance have become major fronts in this competition. The U.S. Cyber Command oversees global cyber defense and offensive operations using artificial intelligence to detect and neutralize threats. China has built one of the largest cyber forces in the world, focusing on espionage, electronic warfare, and disrupting enemy networks. This invisible battlefield is where much of the future competition takes place, in space. Power. The U.S. established the Space Force to protect its satellites and develop new orbital weapons systems. China also has a growing space military presence through the PLA Strategic Support Force. It has tested anti-satellite weapons and launched advanced reconnaissance satellites, giving it improved intelligence capabilities. Both nations view space as a crucial domain for national security. On the ground, the U.S. Army maintains technological superiority with advanced armored vehicles, robotics, and missile defense systems. The M1A2 Abrams tanks have been upgraded with digital systems and active protection, while China's ground forces have introduced the Type 99A tank, which rivals Western models in firepower and armor. The Chinese military is also experimenting with autonomous combat vehicles and AI-integrated battlefield systems. The United States holds the advantage in global logistics with hundreds of air bases and naval stations around the world, allowing rapid deployment in any region. China, by comparison, has limited overseas bases, though its expanding presence in Africa, the Indian Ocean, and the Middle East indicates its growing ambitions. One major area of focus is technology integration. The United States is investing heavily in artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and advanced drones to maintain a technological lead. The Pentagon's Joint All-Domain Command and Control System connects air, land, sea, and cyber units into a single digital network. China, meanwhile, is pursuing a concept known as intelligentized warfare, which uses AI, big data, and automation to outmaneuver enemy forces. In terms of nuclear capabilities, the United States maintains around 5,500 nuclear warheads, while China is estimated to have over 500. But this number is rising rapidly. Experts predict China could double its arsenal by the early 2030s. The U.S. nuclear triad remains unmatched with land-based missiles, bombers, and submarine-launched weapons, ensuring second strike capability economically. The United States retains a global influence through alliances like NATO and partnerships across the Indo-Pacific. China has countered with the Belt and Road Initiative, building infrastructure and military cooperation networks across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Both nations are now using economic strength as a form of soft power to expand their strategic reach. Training and combat experience also differ greatly. The United States has been involved in numerous conflicts, giving its troops and commanders unparalleled battlefield experience. China, on the other hand, has not engaged in a major war since 1979. Though it conducts large-scale exercises to improve readiness, its modernization efforts aim to overcome this experience gap through technology and simulation. When comparing aircraft carriers, the United States maintains a clear advantage with its nuclear-powered supercarriers, capable of deploying hundreds of aircraft at a time. China's carriers are smaller and conventionally powered, though its next-generation carrier, the Fujian, represents a step forward with electromagnetic catapult systems similar to U.S. designs. The U.S. also has unmatched global intelligence capabilities through the CIA, NSA, and satellite surveillance networks. This provides constant real-time data from every region. China's intelligence capabilities are growing quickly but remain more regionally focused, particularly in Asia and the Pacific. Looking at defense partnerships, the United States leads a massive alliance network including NATO, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and the Philippines. China, meanwhile, maintains close defense cooperation with Russia, Iran, and Pakistan, creating an emerging counterbalance to Western influence as of 2025. Both countries are entering a phase of strategic caution. Direct conflict remains unlikely, but both sides continue to prepare for every possible scenario, especially in the South China Sea, Taiwan Strait, and cyberspace, where competition could easily escalate into confrontation. The balance of power between the United States and China is not decided by numbers alone, but by technology, logistics, and experience. The United States maintains a global military dominance built on decades of innovation and alliance networks. China, however, is rapidly closing the gap. Its focus on modernization and regional influence could reshape global power dynamics within the next decade. In the end, 2025 marks a turning point in military history. Two superpowers, both armed with cutting-edge technology, advanced doctrines, and nuclear deterrence, continue their silent contest for supremacy on land, sea, air, and space. How this rivalry evolves will define the next era of global security.